Okay, we're here at 2323 South Cochran Avenue here in Los Angeles. Now, we're here to check the main sewer line. We obviously cannot check every pipe in the house. You'll have your general inspector crawl underneath. They'll physically look at everything. We're here to check the main line, and this inspection is based on my opinion. So I can tell you, we had a little peek underneath the house to look for clean out. The cast iron piping underneath the main house looks pretty old, but and it's very rusty from the inside. We're actually running the camera from this 3-inch clean out located here where the pipe exits this little illegal ADU back over here because it doesn't have correct drainage to it anyway. That's the only clean out that we could find over here that we could run our camera from, which basically takes us all the way through the main line, through the house, through the front, all the way to the city street. And what you're looking at over here is the city sewer out in the street over here. You can see there it's flowing by. So we're going to bring the camera back. There's the city sewer. As it comes back in a 6-inch clay lateral coming back from the middle of the street towards the property, you can see the city was replaced and they tied into the existing clay pipe over here. Slight little separation in the pipe, but my opinion, this looks pretty good. There's no roots or anything like that. So this it's functioning well. The water's running very well. In my opinion, it's in fair condition. It actually looks pretty good over here. This is the existing pipe coming back from the middle of the street towards the property. Remember never to flush tampons, baby wipes, paper towels, things like that. Comes onto the property, changes to a 4-inch clay pipe. You can see a little bit of roots over here at the coupling over there. As it comes through the front yard now, you're definitely going to need a clean out located where the pipe exits the house. There's no doubt about that. Because there's no main line here. You can't clean nothing from this pipe that we're going from over here. But this all appears to be in pretty fair condition, except, there is a little bit of a root there. Now this all looks pretty good. Very old, but okay. And then it comes to the cast iron pipe over here that's going to start coming underneath the house here. And this obviously is getting pretty old. Remember, we're looking at the inside of the pipe. We cannot see the outside. But when we looked at the outside from when we peeked under the house, it looks pretty old. But it is functioning, as you can see. Not the worst I've ever seen from the inside. It doesn't look too bad, actually, once we've been running water and stuff. Now, of course, if the general inspector gets underneath the house and sees everything leaking, well, obviously that's a different story. Comes to some ABS plastic over here. Obviously, this looks okay. And then when it comes back here, you can see that's not a legal fitting over there. And that's located underneath the house. And from here, there's incorrect grade coming all the way back to this little guest house. There's no grade to this pipe. You can see it's got standing water in it. This ADU, well, the supposed ADU, that's not legal at all. You can see a lot of water standing in the line. It's not graded properly. And if it was an ADU, it would have to go all the way to the front of the house. You cannot tie it into the plumbing underneath the house. So here it comes out of the clean out over here. We're going to pause the recording, run our camera upstream into the little guest house. Okay, running the camera upstream. It's obviously ABS plastic. You don't see no water standing in the line over here. But outside, obviously, it's not graded properly. There's no grade to the pipe. You cannot connect it underneath the house. It's supposed to connect all the way to the front of the house. We'll stop the recording over here.